In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful, I am Abdul Khalik Darwish. We people are found frowning and fretting. Why did this happen and why didn't this happen? That is something which keeps us worrying for most of the time, if not for all of the time, unfortunately. Our energies are being wasted, our time is being wasted. We are found a powerless person, a disempowered person, actually. This state of disempowerment does not allow us to move anywhere else. Even if at all we do want make a movement, even if at all we do move, it is something which is done half-heartedly and brings a sort of negligible results, not a considerable at all, unfortunately. Why? Because we are actually found fighting, resisting. As a matter of fact, we can't even fight and resist, but we can simply keep ourselves burning for what happened, why did this happen, why did that happen. And once we are focused upon this, what is happening and what is happening against our own desires and wishes, what is happening against our own benefit, let me tell you, on the one hand we are found draining our energy, on the other hand we become unable to focus upon our own movement. What sort of movement do I have to make? I cannot actually do that. Why? Because I am too much busy upon what is happening, what is beyond my control, what is happening against my interest. Why did this happen? Why did that happen? This thing actually keeps me unhappy. This thing actually keeps me worrying. And these worries and this unhappiness, as I earlier said, drains our energy, and we find ourselves unable to focus, unable to concentrate upon what was my responsibility, upon what was my duty, upon what I was going to make, what I was going to do, what kind of movement I was going to make. Dear friends and fellows, we do forget all the strategies, all the plans, if at all we had made any. First of all, we fail to make a kind of cohesive strategy. On the other hand, even if there is one, something, it will be something broken, it will be something like a piecemeal, it will be something like scattered effort. And even these scattered plans could not be brought into action. Why? Because we have drained our energy and our energy. Why? Because our focus is upon the wrong thing. We are focusing upon what is happening, what somebody is doing, what he is doing, what she is doing, and we are unable to focus upon what I need to do. My dear friends and fellows, I think that first of all, we need to understand one thing, that everything happens for a reason and a purpose, and it serves us. I think we need to believe in it. Everything happens for a reason and a purpose, and it serves us. Whatever is happening, it is not without a reason, not without a purpose. Now it's my responsibility to explore what is there, what lies there in my own benefit. How can I turn this situation, how can I turn this happening into my advantage, into my benefit. That is something I need to focus upon, that is something I need to concentrate upon, that is something I need to look upon. My dear friends and fellows in Pakistan and abroad, overwhelming majority of the people in Pakistan, particularly the people who are not much resourceful, even the people who are resourceful enough, they all people are actually thinking about why did he do that, why did she do that, why did it happen. I think all of these things are out of our control. Whatever is out of our control, we should not be paying attention to it, although it is okay to pay attention to it up to some extent, but as a matter of fact, I do need to concentrate upon what I have to do. As for looking upon what is happening automatically, what is happening, what is being done by somebody, what is being done by him, what is being done by her. I think as far this thing is concerned, it should be only for the sake of one reason, that what sort of amendments, what sort of changes, and what sort of reforms are needed, are required in my own plan, so that it could suit, so that it could become suitable for the sort of, for the kind of circumstances prevailing, for the kind of changes happening in the surrounding, in the atmosphere. I think that once we are taking the things wrongly, I think once we look upon something from a wrong angle, obviously it is going to depress us, obviously it is going to make us feel disempowered. We shouldn't be feeling disempowered at all. As far this empowering thoughts are concerned, I think these are something which are quite debilitating. We need to come out of it, and we need to focus, we need to concentrate upon what I can do, what I should have done, what I am going to do. I need to focus upon this thing, and once my focus remains here, what is going to happen then? I think my energy will not be drained at all, rather my energy will be utilized and will be consumed on the right sort of action, and these right sort of actions are going to produce the right sort of results. These right sort of actions are going to produce the right sort of results, and these right sort of results are going to make me feel better. I will be even more energized, I will be even more empowered. I shall be feeling like my effort, my struggle has brought the right sort of result. This means that I can do that. That this means that I can bring the required amount, the required changes in my circumstances, in my situation, and it also means that whatever is happening, whatever somebody is doing, I think I can take advantage of it. Why not to look upon from this angle, that this is there for the sake of my advantage, and obviously not for the sake of the disadvantage of mine. Why to take it as something which is counterproductive for me? Why not to take it something as why not to take something which is productive for me? I think we need to shift our focus, we need to shift upon the angle I am looking upon the situation. It is all upon how I take something else. Obviously whatever is happening, as I think so, there are people who are very resourceful, but despite all of their resources, they people are unable to turn the situation around. They people are unable to take the full advantage. They people are still unable to move forward on the other hand, there are definitely certain people with a much lesser amount of resources and with almost no influence, and despite all that, they people are turning the situation into their own favor. They people are developing, they people are moving forward, and they people are trying to realize, are trying to actualize their own plans, and their own destination is not far away from those people, my dear friends. I think so. If at all I do remain focused upon what I am going to do and what I need to do, I think that I shall feel energized, I shall feel empowered, I shall feel somewhat powerful and strong, and I shall remain in a high morale. I think this is a great achievement. If at all I or someone else who is somewhat ambitious want to bring certain changes in their own circumstances, in their own situations, I think if at all they succeed in one thing, and this one thing is that they do keep their morale high, that they do keep themselves in an empowering mental state. This is the first stage, and first stage of all the successes, for all the betterment we want to bring into our own circumstances, into our own life. And then obviously we need to devise the tools. I think we need to take certain steps, and these steps are actually according to our plans. What kind of plans do I have in my mind? What kind of plan do I want to work upon? And these plans, I think, although a planning is needed, and needed at every step, not only that a planning is needed, rather adjustments in the plan, reforming the plan, bringing the required improvements in the plan are also needed. But it does not mean that we should keep changing, and we should stop doing. That is absolutely wrong, and that will not yield results. That is another great way of wasting the time and the energies. I need to focus upon what I am going to do, and I should believe everything happens for a reason and a purpose, and it serves us. Thank you.